Hey everybody, so welcome to the first episode of Top Floor. It is a pretty nonchalant video series we're going to be doing, inspired by our friend Colin Keaton with his 3-Minute Thursdays down in Atlanta. My counterpart with Spartan, Connor and I are going to be interviewing a couple designers every month at a random brewery around Charlotte. We're going to get their take on the brewery itself. Today we're at Sycamore Brewery, and then we're going to talk to them about some of the floors that Spartan has. So not going to do a long intro, we're just going to hop right into it. Like I said, we're at Sycamore Brewing today. It's obviously very sunny and nice out. We picked this one. It's one of Connor's favorites. He actually just moved down here in February, perfect timing for COVID. So, Connor, what made you pick Sycamore?
Yeah, guys, so excited to be doing this video series with Jake. And the reason this brewery is kind of my favorite one is, it's a really cool outdoor setting. We have a little puppy back at home, so it's nice to be able to bring her out when we were able to drink and watch her at the same time and not leave her in her crate. So got a really cool view of the city as well. I'm not sure if you can see it over top of my shoulder or not, but just a really cool outdoor setting. They have really good beer here too, so next time you're in Charlotte, definitely check it out.
Good deal. Well, so we also have 3 people from LS3P with us today. Would you all like to introduce yourself, wave and say hey, your name to the camera?
Hi, I'm Ariel Cohn.
I'm Patrick Cooley. And I'm Gabriel Alleman.
Cool deal. So everyone here has some good experience with the product we're going to talk about later, but before that, I kind of wanted to get their opinion on the beers they're trying here from Sycamore. I think since we're all kind of local Charlotteans, everybody's probably a fan of them to begin with, but what are y'all drinking, Patrick, Ariel?
We are drinking Southern Girl Blonde, and you can never go wrong with it.
I think
Patrick is a great Southern Girl Blonde.
Pretty good, smooth, kind of sweet one for the people that like smooth and sweet.
It's like a great neutral beer, is what you were saying earlier.
Good summer beer.
Like year round, like it's just perfect. Like every time I come, like I actually crave this beer.
I am beating sweat right now, so I might switch to that after this. Gabriel, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Sycamore Mountain Candy Indian Pale Ale.
IPAs.
Yes, and I love IPAs, but when I saw yours, I was like, you know what, that looks good. So
sold on the can.
Yeah,
I like it. The can
packaging
sells it up.
does a lot. Yeah,
it does do a lot.
Well, before we talk about Floor, why don't we get a cheers in?
Cheers.
Cheers. First episode of Top Floor. All right, everybody, so now that we've talked about some beer, we're going to talk about a flooring line that is near and dear to my heart. Shout out Cares. They're a Swedish engineered floor company. I cannot say enough good things about them. You see some of their products here. They cover the full range in terms of color and construction, but the really 2 neat things that stand out to me about Cares wood floors are, one, they invented and patented engineered wood floors back in the 50s. So you obviously have your solid hardwoods, which have some drawbacks we'll talk about here in a minute. The 3-ply construction of an engineered wood floor, they actually came up with themselves. So it's hard to find somebody that does anything better than the people that came up with it. The second thing is that they're a very, very green company. They're very globally focused when it comes to the forestry management. Their forests are actually bigger now than they were in the early 1900s when they started doing engineered wood floors. So they're a great company to work with in general, but we have some people here that have a lot of focus and experience after using them on projects that we're going to get a little more in depth with it about. So, Ariel, I know you've used engineered wood floors from Cares on a large project here recently in Charlotte, actually, in the South Park area. What were some of the benefits that you found from using it?
Definitely. Engineered is a great product to use as far as the stability, the dimensional stability. It's also a space saver. We didn't have to worry about recessing our concrete slab, which was great. And then it lined up a little better with all the carpets and things running through the corridors as we ran into
easier transitions.
So yeah, definitely easier transitions. So it's easy to work with engineered floors, and we don't have to worry. We have definitely done true hardwood floors and have to worry about sleeper systems or it coming in a little warped. And we've had floors pop up in the past, like in projects that were true hardwood. So we always try to push clients actually to engineered.
All right, so now that we've talked about some a project that we've actually done in the past, we actually have 2 people here that are working on the design phase of another similarly sized project right now, which is pretty cool. So, Patrick and Gabe, just to ask y'all, what do you like working with Cares on the design phase, like looking at all the different options they have and that sort of thing?
So I think the color options are really nice because you can go from a more modern design to a more traditional design. There's a color for any sort of project. And also the pattern with the chevron. The chevron's really nice. That's something that goes more towards
All right, thanks for the
modern
request.
design.
Appreciate it.
So it's kind of nice to have that as an option.
So it's just the
not easy,
overall
you've never heard.
selection of you're able to choose from that'll fit kind of any scheme you're looking for, right?
And
Humans
the
like
ease
that
of
together like that, just like
manipulating
sniff each
the
other.
colors.
Right.
Yeah,
So we could
sometimes
have
they
done
come
some
in
customs as well if they need to move a shade or two over to hit exactly what you're looking for. They're able to do that.
At Iron Thunder Saloon.
Connor, what do you got for him?
Oh yeah, and a little bit earlier we talked about some of the benefits of using cares on projects. You know, kind of wanted to pose this up to the group. You know, what are the benefits that you see acoustically, you know, with sound control from cares?
Ariel has some experience in this, right?
I do actually. With the project we're working on in South Park, it's almost near completion, and at the beginning we had a lot of issues with construction and switching to the CARES product. We had concerns about what does the sound protection look like through our construction method, and you guys were great at Spartan and CARES about answering quick questions about what our ICC rating was and getting that information back to us. And we've actually done some not official sound testing, but definitely some sound testing where we in the wood floored areas in the units we could not hear sound, but you move over the carpet.
Why is it filled
and
with-
yeah, and then you guys offer a couple different levels of
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
underlayments, and we didn't even go with the strongest one.
Right.
And it was great. It was
it
cost
right on
savings and everything with it. It was a good product to use.
So that's going to do us for our first time on Top Floor. We really appreciate you joining us. We're going to sit out here and enjoy some music. Definitely at least a few more of these IPAs, but we appreciate it. Cheers.
Check out Sycamore Brewing in Charlotte.
Check out Sycamore Brewing.